Good day, good day. I wanted to jump on here real quick about an email we just got tonight around a little bit after 8, almost 9 o'clock, while with some people getting on here. Don't forget we do one-on-one coaching to help you scale your business, start a business. Right now, while you got some extra money, if you need some help with scaling your business, I would suggest that you hire us to do that. We also have opportunities for you to take advantage of the employee retention tax credit if you want to go from being in business to business. Remember that we can help you do that. We can set up your payroll. Payroll is not as hard as most people make it out to be. So that way you can get the tax credit. So that way, if you're paying people on Cash App, whatever, you can get credit for that as their employer. But we're going to go ahead and get started because I see some people on the line. It's Friday night. I know people want to hang out and have a good time, but it's very critical that you get this email back to the SBA, and I mean get it back to them tonight. Like, this is so important. It's about the EIDL grant. Remember, last year they only gave people $1,000 per employee. Well, you can have the opportunity now to go back to get your whole 10,000. Then they got an add-on for 5,000. Well, to qualify for the rest of your 10,000, you have to be in a low economic area. Well, guess what? They're opening up to everyone. So you don't just have to be in a low economic area, but you need to put in for this application, this email. I would say do not copy and paste it, physically type it, check it, recheck it, double check it, triple check it. Do it tonight, because there's going to be a swarm of people. You're competing with the whole United States. They are going to get overwhelmed with these emails. So you want to be one of the first people before there's a backlog, before their system crashes. You want to have your request in for the rest of your EIDL grant. That's the rest of your 10,000. So if you only got 1,000, put it in for the rest of your 9,000. Do what the email says. Do not deviate from the plan. Do not try to do your own thing. Do exactly what the email says. The email says for you to email a specified email address. In the subject, you are supposed to put reevaluation request for and your application number. Your application number is the number that is associated with your EIDL that you did last year. If you're unsure what your application number is, do a search through your email, sba.gov, and find your application number. Don't be lazy and just think, oh, well, they need to look it up. No, they don't have time for that. You need to have all your business in order. These people are about to give you anywhere from $9,000 plus dollars. So how long will it take you to make that in your business? So do your stuff correctly and don't get left out because you're being lazy. And if I were you, I would save that application number in my phone, my loan number for EIDL. Have it handy. Take a picture of it. Put it in your favorite pictures. You need that application number. You need that loan number for everything going forward. So that way you're not hunting, digging, trying to find this. So that way when things come out, you can be on top of it, Johnny on the spot, be able to get it done. So, okay, in this email, it's telling you to email them for the rest of your grant. Put the subject line just as they said. They said put your name, your business name, your business address, the application number, and they either want some documentation or an explanation from you as to why you should get this grant. Well, what they're looking for on the grant is that you had at least 30% decline. So if I were you, just so that you don't have to keep figuring out numbers and different things like that, for the $10,000, they want a 30% decline. For the extra additional 5,000, they want 50% decline. Use the same numbers, the same quarter for both. So just find a quarter that you had a 50+% decline. So then that way you're not getting all mixed up and sending the wrong information and disqualify yourself because you're not following directions, because you got mixed up. So just find a quarter that you had a 50% decrease in. Use it for both the $10,000 grant as well as the $5,000 add-on grant, because then that will make you eligible up to $15,000. Do this. You don't have anything to lose. Remember that a grant is money that you don't pay back. That means that it's free money. I can't stress it enough. It's free money. So go ahead, send your email. Don't be lazy. Find that application number. And now, once you find it tonight, save it in your phone. Save it as a contact. Save it as a picture. Put it in the notes of your phone. You're going to need that application number. Also, when you send the documentation, you can send a documentation saying that you wasn't in a low-income area. You can send documentation showing that you were shut down by a governor's order, or you can just write the explanation out. You don't actually have to give documentation, but documentation, black and white, is a lot better than you just saying it in an email. But go ahead, get the email done tonight. Save your application number. Also, save a copy of your email, flag it in your favorites, whatever. Do not copy and paste the email, because some of them, if you copy too much and it bounces back, or you need to watch in your email for undeliverable emails, because these emails are very critical. And most time, if your email is going to bounce back, it will bounce back right away. So make sure that you're watching your email, watching your junk, and get it done. I can't stress this enough. I know it's Friday night, but guess what? You got to get paid. Sometimes you got to miss out to stack up, and this is your opportunity to stack up. This is free money, a potential of additional $15,000 for your business. Free money, money that you're not going to have to pay back. I can't stress this enough. Get in your email and get this done tonight, because in difficulty lies opportunity. And when you take advantage of your opportunity, it's all on you. Level up, get this money, don't delay. And I cannot stress this enough to you. Go after it, and don't let people that know nothing about nothing tell you going to get audited and different things like that. If you are filing your taxes and that's what you put on your taxes, guess what? You can get audited and don't have no money. So, and right now, the government does not have time to do this, to go back and forth with you. They're processing too much stuff. Thank you, Lisa. Yes. What do you put on the subject line again? The subject line says reevaluation request for application number, and put your application number in the subject. Reevaluation request for, and then your application number. So put that down. And also, I'm going to drop in the comments when the video is over. I'm going to drop in the comments the email address that you should be emailing to. And I'm going to give you a sample of what that email subject should look like. So that way there's no questions. Get it done tonight. $15,000 is riding on you tonight. Most people, it's $14,000 because you already got $1,000 of the advance. But if you didn't get anything, guess what? It's riding on you tonight. How long does it take you to make $15,000 free money that you don't have to pay back? It's well worth your time. The emails can cost, it'll be the easiest $15,000 you ever made in your life. But make sure you get your numbers together. And I would just do the quarter with 50%. Don't even worry about doing 25, doing 30, because then a lot of people will get confused with that. Turning the wrong thing, disqualify yourself. Just do everything based on the quarter that you had a 50% loss, and do it across the board, because that is the maximum that we've seen so far on any of these programs, for PPP round 2, for the EIDL grant, all of that. So just use the quarter that had the 50% loss. A lot of people had a 50% loss in second quarter, and remember, you could have made more all of 2020 than you did in 2019. They only want you to pick one quarter. Don't get that mixed up. One quarter. So if you were shut down from April, May, June, pick the second quarter to compare your 2019 to your 2020. Don't just say, oh, I made more money in 2020 and think you don't qualify. They just need you to show a decline in one quarter. One quarter. That is not for the whole year. Don't get that mixed up, because a lot of people are telling people, oh, if you make more money in 2020, you don't qualify for this stuff. That is totally misinformation. One quarter. So I would suggest you look at that, find the quarter that you did 50% or less. Use that every time for every application that asks you for a decline. And keep watching, listening, and if anything changes, I will be on here trying to be the first to tell you, because I want everybody to get this money. It's free. So in difficulty lies opportunity. Take your opportunity to level up and level up tonight.